Oh, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. I am so sorry for the slightly late start. But we are ready to go here in week 4 of the UFL season. And this is more than likely going to be the only game I'm going to be able to do for week 4. And I'd say we got a pretty good battle on our hands here. We have the Michigan Panthers, who for the first time on this channel are playing a road game as they make their way over to San Antonio to take on the Brahmas. This ought to be exciting. Oh, Jesus. Forgot I still had desktop audio playing. Let's fix that mistake. Alright, so it's the Panthers versus the Brahmas as we kick off, but we're technically in the middle of week 4 of the UFL season. I'm off center. There we go. Goodness. Alright, so now it's time to put up the poll on who you got. Alright. Poll is now live. Let me know who you guys got winning this battle. I gotta get the lineups. Alright, so this week it's Panthers and Brahmas for the first time here. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and get right into it here. So it looks like we're going to see the Brahmas with the football first. Alright, everybody get hyped. And I don't get to say this very often, but away we go from San Antonio. Wait, no, that's not it. That's a touchdown graphic. Possession is what we need. Brahmas are going to start with the football in very good field position, I would say. And here we go. All right, so here comes the Brahmas, led by their quarterback, Quentin Dormati. His first play is a pass over the middle, and officials already whistled the play dead, but they're still hustling, trying to pick up more yards. So the catch over the middle is made by John Trey Kirkland, the wide receiver out of LSU. So Quentin Dormati, formerly on the XFL Guardians last season. So, you know how that went with the Guardians. All right, 2nd and 2. Here's a run for the first down. As we have our first disconnection, the first down was made by the running back for the first down. All right, move those chains for San Antonio. All right, first down from the 45. And that handoff goes nowhere, and we have another disconnection. If that happens frequently, you know what I'm doing. I'm dropping the bit rate. So a loss of 2 on the run attempt. Brings up 2nd down. Second and 12. Dormady throws to his left. He's got a receiver. All right, that's it. Another stupid disconnection, so we know what this means. Bitrate is being lowered immediately. No, not 4,000. 3,000. Oh, my God. 3,000! Golly! Let me lower the dang bitrate down. Anyways, 3rd and 9 coming up for the Brahmas. The catch was made by John Lovett. 3rd and 9 from the 47. Dormady. He's going to go deep. He's got a receiver! First down, Brahmas! A huge play made by number 10, the wide receiver Justin Smith. And that'll put the Brahmas into Panthers territory. And Dormady just had plenty of... Dormady, I think, is how I'm going to call him, not Dormady. Dormady. But he had plenty of time. He easily was able to find Jordan Smith. Or Justin Smith. Golly, I'm getting the names wrong. So that play now brings the Brahmas to the 14-yard line of Michigan. Here's Dormady over the middle, throws another pass. And that's going to be caught by Lovett again. Pickup of about 4 to 6, and it's going to be 6 yards, so it's 2nd and 4 coming up. All right. Brahmas leading the UFL in red zone touchdown percentage with 80%. 2nd and 4. Here's a reverse. On the left side is Lovett, but he's not going to quite pick up the first down. Short by a yard. That'll now bring up a 3rd down and short. They tried a trick play. They did a fake reverse. Lovett kept the football on the direct snap, but he just did not have the speed to pick up that first down. 3rd and 1 coming up for the Brahmas. Play clock winding down from the 5. Oh, they're not going to get this off. They either call the timeout on time or they're going to get the delay of game, but a flag was thrown. And the Brahmas were able to get the timeout in time, so they will use their first. And they were not ready. That play clock was at 5 when they were lined up. All right. The Brahmas offense with 10 points on their opening drive, 2nd most in the UFL behind, of all teams, the Showboats with 16. All right, but again, a big 3rd and 1 coming up here for the Brahmas opening drive. All right, 3rd down and 1. Here's a handoff. Love it! Touchdown, Brahmas! The running back, John Lovett, takes it in, and the Brahmas strike first. They're on the board. And we can add 6 to the Brahmas score. Off to a very good start for San Antonio. John Lovett just pushed through, found the holes, and was able to get into the end zone as the Brahmas strike first. Let's see how many they're going to go for as they now get ready for the PAT. Looks like they're going to go for 1 from the 2-yard line. So this to make it a 7-0 ball game. Here's a handoff, and that will be successful. Marquez Stevenson gets into the end zone, and we have a 7-0 ball game in favor of the home team. The Brahmas are up 7-0. Both teams, by the way, are 2-1. 2-1 going into this. Let's see. So for the Panthers, their wins were at home against the Battlehawks, as we witnessed. And this is the crazy thing, actually. Up until this week, the Panthers had 3 straight home games. Week 1, it was against the Battlehawks, and they managed to pull off the comeback win. Week 2, it was against the Stallions, and they unfortunately fell to them 20-13. And last week, they faced off against the Roughnecks and dominated them 34-20. This is their first road game of the season, as they travel to San Antonio. As for the Brahmas, they started their season off strong. Week 1, they faced the DC Defenders and took them down 27-12 at home. Then they traveled to Memphis to take on the Showboats and took them down 20-19 in a very close battle at Memphis. They returned home last week against the Battlehawks, but unfortunately suffered their first loss of the season, losing to them 31-24. And now here in Week 4, they remain at home as they face Michigan. And speaking of Michigan, we're going to be seeing them with the football for their opening drive. All right. Hopefully y'all can see the stream here without cuts, because there was only one disconnection in these last few seconds. Dinner I'm eating here, it's a meat stew. So meat with a beef stew and a little bit of a homemade garlic bread right here. All right. But anyways, Panthers not going to have the football for their opening drive. And the returner gets tackled quite awkwardly as he loses his helmet at the 30-yard line. But that'll be where the Panthers take over as now out comes E.J. Perry. Last time I said this man's name was way back in Week 1. All right. So the Brahmas made a statement on their opening drive. Let's see what the Panthers can do for theirs, as they'll be starting from their own 31-yard line. Perry can't find anybody. He's in a ton of trouble, and he goes down immediately. Right off the bat, Perry gets sacked. Brought down by the defensive back, A.J. Hendy from out of Maryland. So a loss of 4 on the sack brings up 2nd and 14. Perry is able to throw, and he finds a receiver in Marcus Sims. So they make up the lost yardage and gain more, as that'll now make it a 3rd down and doable. It'll be a 3rd and 4. And Panthers are not at their best on 3rd downs. 4th in the UFL with 44%. San Antonio fans going crazy, of course. Here's a 3rd and 4 from their own 37. Perry throws to the right side. Pass is going to be caught. And it's going to depend on the spot, but it looks like Devin Gray, the wide receiver who made that catch, will have enough for the first down. Move the chains for Michigan. That was in tight coverage, too. There were 2 Brahmas on Devin Gray. But he was able to pick up the first down. Panthers move the chains. Now from their own 41. They go with a handoff, and that was not the best choice. They handed it off to Matthew Colburn, but he got taken down immediately by Tavonte Beckett, the linebacker for the Brahmas. Loss of 2 on the run brings up 2nd and 12. This Brahmas defense has been something else. 3rd in points per game, 2nd in yards per game. They're just dominant. 2nd and 12. Perry over the middle, and it's incomplete. Pass was intended again for Devin Gray, but it was severely underthrown. And that will now bring up a 3rd and long for Michigan. All right, we're coming up on 7.5 left in this first quarter. 3rd and 12 from the 40-yard line for the Panthers. Perry has time, throws to his left. It's going to be caught, but short of the first down. Catch was made by Siaosi Mariner, the wide receiver out of Utah State, but he's 2 yards short of the first down. It'll bring up 4th down and 2. And it looks like the Panthers are going to go for a field goal try. I believe. No, they're going to punt it away. What am I saying? They're not even close. Jesus, they were still in their own territory. Jesus, JC, you are blind. And now the play clock runs out on the punt formation. How did they let them get away with that? That should have been a delay of game. As the ball bounces into the end zone for the touchback, but there were zeros on that play clock for at least 2 to 3 seconds. I'm surprised that there wasn't a flag thrown for delay of game. Maybe it's specific to the UFL. They don't do this kind of stuff on punts, and maybe there's some kind of special rule I'm missing, but I don't think so. That should have been a delay of game flag right there. And if you're watching the game with me, you saw the play clock at zeros for like a couple seconds, 2, 3, maybe even 4 seconds. And no flag was thrown. That's weird. There's also some potatoes in this meat soup. See, I'm starting to love potatoes more and more. Now, another thing I should be doing. Trying to swallow this as quick as I can. Because trust me, nobody wants to see a streamer eat. Believe me, I know. Alright, copy the stream link. Alright. Okay. All right, so now I'm getting the word out to the appropriate servers. All right, here we go. Brahmas starting from their own 25. Over the middle, and was that in? They're saying it's a catch. As Dormady completes to John Trey Kirkland for a pickup of 9 on that pass. That now brings up a 2nd and 1. Here's a handoff. And Lovett will pick up the first down for the Brahmas. And Dormady going deep on first down. He's got it! Kirkland again! Another big play for the Brahmas is there again in Panthers territory. I wasn't even paying attention. I was still trying to get the word out to the Discord servers about the stream and everything, but jeez. Dormady was able to find Kirkland for a huge play. Now Dormady going deep again, and it's almost intercepted. Oh, Kai Nakua almost came away with that interception. The free safety out of BYU. But good Lord, that was dangerous. Second down. Lovett takes the handoff. And that should be a pickup of about 4 yards on that run. So it'll now be 3rd down and 6 coming up for San Antonio. All right. Get the appropriate word out to the appropriate Discord servers. Okay. So 3rd and 6 coming up for San Antonio. Hopefully y'all can still hear me. And we got some movement. We have some movement, folks. Our first penalty of the night. False start on the Brahmas. So move them back 5. It'll now be 3rd and 11. That false start's not going to help the Brahmas' momentum, that's for sure. Four minutes left in this first quarter. Backed up to the 22-yard line. Dormady going for it all. Incomplete in the end zone. He was trying to find Marquez Stevenson in the end zone, but he was in double coverage, and it sailed incomplete. Stevenson was approaching the football at the wrong angle. It would have been a few inches out of his reach. As now the Brahmas will line up for a field goal attempt. This is a 40-yard attempt by Donald De La Haye. At least I think that's who their kicker is. No, Ryan Santoso was their kicker. And the kick is good. So the Brahmas extend their lead to 10. All right, that was a very quick ending to that drive. Whew. Wow, they got a touchdown on the Stallions? Oh boy, wouldn't that be a DC-sized upset right there? If they take down the undefeated Stallions? Oh God, you imagine? All right. So Brahmas making a couple of statements, able to get a touchdown on their opening drive before going on to score another 3 points via a field goal on their next drive. See what the Panthers can do in response. They weren't able to get anything done on their opening drive. And if they want a chance to stay in this game, they got to potentially get into the end zone and score. All right. Kickoff is away. Back to the Panthers for the return. Return from the 10. Stumbles a bit and loses his balance. But still some good field position for the Panthers as they start from inside the 25. He's about to head to... Well, so you're heading to good access stream. All right, well, have fun then. Don't feel obligated to come on by here too much either if you're going to be committed to her stream. It's all good. All right, first down for the Panthers as they start from their own 34-yard line. Oh, look out! Oh! Wes Hills, the running back, tried to make a play there. Looks like now they're giving us like a live look in at the other game going on at the same time as this one. The DC Defenders taking on the Birmingham Stallions. Now, me, of course, being in Texas, they are broadcasting the San Antonio game, which is why we're doing this one. And only this one. All right, 2nd and 10 for the Panthers. Here's Perry going over the middle. Incomplete passes dropped with flags thrown. Pass was intended for Marcus Sims. Let's see what the penalty is up against, or who the penalty is against, but it's looking like this is going to be against the Brahmas. Yep, pass interference on the Brahmas. Darius Phillips gets called for the pass interference. So that should be a spot foul and an automatic first down for Michigan. And the Brahmas are the most penalized team in the UFL with 75.7 penalty yards per game. Good Lord, that's Cowboys levels of penalty yardage right there. On first down, they go with a handoff, and that doesn't go for much. Wes Hills tries to make some kind of a gain on the run, but he only picked up a yard. And now we'll bring up 2nd and 9. From midfield on 2nd down. Perry looking to throw, but time running out. A flag is thrown. He somehow escapes. He's going to use his legs and takes it inside Brahmas territory for the moment. But something tells me this is coming back. Something tells me this is coming back, and it sure is. Jared Horst, the tackle out of Michigan State, gets called for holding. Move him back 10 yards. As there's holding on the Panthers. And there's that hold as clear as day. Holding the defender by the neck area like so. So that'll now bring up a 2nd and 19 for the Panthers. Only 20 total yards for the Panthers. Good Lord. Compared to 124 for the Brahmas. 2nd and 19. Perry throws to his left. The receiver has some running room. He's going in the wrong direction. Now making something out of nothing as he goes into Brahmas territory. Trey Quinn, the wide receiver, looked like he was only going to get a small gain on the reception, but somehow got away from all those Brahmas defenders and was able to pick up a total of 12 yards. That now brings up a 3rd and 7 with a minute remaining in the first quarter. All right, 3rd and 7 from the San Antonio 49-yard line. Perry, time running out. He's going to use his legs. Plenty of running room with a first down, but another flag gets thrown at the end of that play. And is this one going to be coming back? And the Michigan players are already walking back, and it sure is coming back. Another holding penalty, and it's on the same guy as the last time. Jared Horst again gets called for offensive holding. 2 holding penalties on the same drive. Just when you think the Panthers have got some momentum, the same guy does the exact same penalty to push them back once again. So that 10-yard penalty will make it another 3rd and long. 3rd and 17. Backed up to their own 41. Perry. He's going to run again. He's got a long way to go, and he's not going to get there. Stopped at the 46-yard line of the Brahmas. That'll bring up a 4th and 5, and I'm going to assume that the Panthers are just going to punt it away. They are not even close to being in field goal range. Well, we'll see what happens here very shortly, because that brings us to the end of quarter number 1. Brahmas up 10-0 after 1. Second quarter will be starting in just a moment, right after I get some water. I'll be right back. Golly, dude. This is getting on my nerves. Whether it's the disconnections, whether it's the static, I can't seem to do anything about this. Alright, well anyways. Really? Come on! Golly, can I just rotate this one time without any issues? I want to have this facing the camera. And the reason for that is because if I do it like that, it's more than likely going to attract static. Alright, so here's a 4th and 5. It's just as I thought. They are going to punt it away. They were originally going to have Jake Bates kick the field goal for over 60 yards, but they don't want to risk it with him, so they're just punting it away back to San Antonio. And the ball will be fair caught inside the 10-yard line. And they... You know, why do they do this? What? Sometimes they do these one-play things. They do a commercial, they show the play on the punt return, and what happens next? Another commercial break. Jeez, we just had one like a few minutes ago. And now you mean to tell me we have to sit through another one? Come on, dude. Dang, commercials are getting on my nerves. I mean, granted, they're expected, but sometimes with how frequent these can be, they can get annoying. I mean, when the quarter ended, we went through one already. And now after the punting play, we sit through another one. Gosh. There's just no consistency with these dang commercial breaks, man, I swear. Golly. There we go. I turn that down. Jeez. Okay, that's enough of that. Jeez. Can't go wrong with the good old H2O, baby. Alright. Stream seems to be running well for the most part. Of course, it does help that I'm on the slower Wi-Fi network instead of the quicker one. Another one, really? I can't deal with it. I mean, granted, they're not going on as frequently as they did last week. That's for dang sure. Oh, so that's what happened. Chase Garbers, their original starting quarterback, was placed on IR. That's why they're rocking with Quentin Dormady. Well, either way, it's Brahmas football. They start from their own 12. Dormady throws to his right. The pass is going to be caught by the tight end Cody Latimer, but he only picks up 2 on the reception. That brings up 2nd and 8. Dormady throws to his right again, and that pass is going to be caught somehow by Justin Smith. That was a 50-50 ball. I didn't think that would be caught. All right, brings up a 3rd and 1. All right. Still 6-0 ball game in favor of DC in Birmingham. 3rd and 1. They go with a handoff to Lovett, and that'll be enough for a first down. Only 2 yards, but that is more than enough to pick up a first down for the Brahmas. All right. First down now from their own 23-yard line. Dormany throws over the middle. Pass caught. And making the catch and picking up 9 yards on that run and reception is Stevenson, as he picks up 9. Perfectly designed play right there. Stevenson picks up 9 yards over the middle. Brings up a 2nd and 1. They hand it off. And that is going to be close. That is Bryson Aline. If I butcher that pronunciation, I do apologize. And they pick up a first down, but now we have an injury on the field. That is the offensive lineman out of Florida State, Derek Kelly, who is down for San Antonio. So they're taking an injury timeout. Right, I'm diving more into my stew here. Or soup, whatever. Okay. Again, I gotta mute my mic while I'm eating because nobody wants to hear a streamer do that. I wouldn't count them out yet, TD. I mean, granted, they are 2-1. The Brahmas have got a tough defense. It's for dang sure. But still, it is still early, so I still wouldn't count them out yet. All right. All right, so Brahmas are still in possession after the injury timeout. A first down was picked up as they are now at their own 33. Lovett makes the catch, but he can't pick up anything. No gain. Dormany found Lovett for a completion, but no yards were picked up. That'll bring up a second down. Dormady going deep. And incomplete! Stevenson had an attempt at a one-handed grab but could not secure it. Third down. Oh, that one's going to hurt. Stevenson had a chance at that. Oh, right off of his fingertips on that one hand. Granted, a one-handed catch isn't easy to make in any football league, but still, he had a chance at making an incredible catch, but he just got denied. Here's a third down. Dormady over the middle. Too high, and it sails incomplete. Pass was intended for Landon Akers, the wide receiver, but Dormady threw it way too high. And now we have a flag flying in late. Oh my goodness! Offsides on the Panthers! Breland Speaks gets called for offside. Oh, that's going to give the Brahmas a first down. Good Lord. Panthers jumped a little too early, and that's what drew that penalty. So now, well, it's not a first down, but it's still 3rd and 5, so the Brahmas do get another crack at it. Now from their own 38. Dormady in trouble. Escapes out to his right. Gonna have to use his legs, and he does not get enough to pick up a first down, but he gets tackled very awkwardly by number 32, Kedrick Whitehead. As he took a hit as he was going out of bounds, but it was a legal tackle because Dormady hadn't stepped out when the tackle was made. Well, let's see. Wait a minute! Dormady was out! He had a foot out of bounds! The flag should have been thrown! There should have been a flag thrown on the play for unnecessary roughness! He had 1 foot out of bounds. That would have been an... Question is, do the Brahmas want to use their challenge? Because they can challenge that no call. Officials are getting together. Did the Brahmas maybe use their challenge? Or are the officials looking to review this play and see if it maybe was called for unnecessary roughness? No, the Brahmas are using their super challenge. They're challenging the no call on the fact that there was no flag thrown for unnecessary roughness. And I quite frankly cannot blame them one bit. So if this gets reversed, Whitehead should get flagged here for unnecessary roughness. And this should give the Brahmas an automatic first down. Can't believe they didn't throw a flag on the field originally. Now with the super challenge, they can challenge any on-field ruling, including this one. Oh, wow. Oh, they got robbed. The ruling stands. The no call is upheld. So the Brahmas will actually lose the challenge and lose their second timeout. And now they're going to have to punt it away. That's ridiculous. The Brahmas got robbed. That should have been flagged. I mean, I'm pretty sure even having 1 foot out of bounds counts as stepping out. Meanwhile, the punt return, we have a flag thrown as there's some extracurricular activity. And it's escalating quickly. Members of both special teams units were throwing some extracurricular activity with some punches and some shoving. Well, maybe not punching, but there's a whole lot of shoving and pushing after that play. Man, even on the punt return, these two teams are getting aggressive with each other. Golly. Throw up the graphic. There we go. Good Lord. Surprised the graphic didn't show up. Let's see who the penalty's going to be against. Whoa! So there's what happened. So it was number 36 who got shoved. That is Adonis Alexander. He didn't even have his helmet on. And who did he get shoved by? Well, either way, the Brahmas are going to get called for unnecessary roughness because one of their players shoved a Panthers player who wasn't even wearing a helmet at the end of that play. So that's going to give the Panthers much better field position. Jeez. Hey, they got to have some better sense of that. You can't just shove anybody who on the field who's not even involved in that kind of play. And even more than that, especially when they don't even have a helmet on. Good thing Adonis Alexander, though, is okay after that shove that he was given. Good Lord in heaven. That's NFL levels of severity right there. Man, oh man. What a brutal break there for the Brahmas. I mean, you make the stop only for that kind of stuff to happen. All right, but we'll see where the Panthers start for their next field position here. As the Fox Graphics department now is going to show us a little bit about E.J. Perry. Ivy League Offensive Player of the Year in 21. East-West Shrine Bowl Offensive MVP in 22. This season entering Week 4, 4 rushing touchdowns, most in the UFL, and second in UFL in passing yards per attempt at 7.7. Yet his team's down 10-0. See if they can try to get on the board here on this next drive. With the penalty and everything, they're going to start from their own 29-yard line. They start with a handoff, and that does not do anything. As Wes Hills gets tackled almost immediately, and I believe that's a 1-yard gain for Michigan. All right, 2nd and 9. Perry throws to his left, tipped and incomplete. Oh, baby, that was dangerous. Bo Pete Keys almost came away with an interception. He was in coverage of the intended receiver. Goodness. Beckett was also in the area. Tavante Beckett, the linebacker. Either one of them could have come away with an interception, but they both missed the chance. 3rd and 9. Perry out to his right. Uses his legs. Shoved out of bounds a couple yards short of the first down. And by a couple, I mean 3. By a couple, I mean 3. But it's now 4th down. And now the Panthers are going to have no choice but to punt. They have not been able to get anything done offensively whatsoever. TD, you're right. They don't have a run game. Even after Perry used his legs, they still ended up being short. Nothing is going right for this Panthers team. Despite the fact that they're 2-1 against this Brahmas defense, they are not proving why they're 2-1. Oh, they're going to run a fake! Plenty of room with a first down! Holy cow! Wes Hill's taking the fake punt snap! Oh my God! The Panthers with a little bit of trickery! Wes Hills takes the direct snap on the punt fake! And he had a ton of room! Good Lord! Wow, what a bold move to fake the punt deep in your own territory. And with that, that's going to put them at the Brahmas 40-yard line. As the offense is back out there. Perry spin moves and can't escape the defender. Jesus. What do you think about that, TD? Jeez. On 4th down, they run a fake punt to pick up the first down. That's crazy. Goodness. All right, here's a 2nd and 11. From the 41 as they lose a yard. They just get the snap off in time. Perry using his legs. Lots of running room and slides for a first down inside the 30. There's what you said, TD. Perry's now using his legs like you said. And it's working for him. A big first down for Michigan as they're now finding their groove. Now making some progress down the field. 6 minutes remaining in the first half. And the Panthers have yet to get on the board. This is a potential golden opportunity that they cannot squander here. Now from the Brahmas 28, they go with a handoff. Another first down. This time it's Matthew Colburn who picks up the first down for the Panthers. They're getting some momentum now after fooling the Brahmas on that fake punt. All right, first down from the 17-yard line. Perry, sacked from behind, balls out! Picked up by the Brahmas! Oh, just when you think the Panthers have all the momentum in the world, that happens. A turnover and the Brahmas get the football back. Recovered by number 15, Jordan Williams, the middle linebacker out of Baylor. Recovers the fumble and the Brahmas take over. Unbelievable. Just when you think the Panthers are going to have some kind of momentum, they do something like that, lose the football, and the Brahmas are there to recover for the turnover. Man, you fool them. You fool them on the fake punt snap, and then karma's a B, if you will. That's unbelievable. Crazy sequence that unfolded on this drive. First the Panthers fool the Brahmas on the 4th down fake punt, and then a few plays later they fumble on a 1st down at the 16, and then it all collapses for them as they turn the football over back to the Brahmas. And the one who sacked Perry from behind, that was number 8. Tim Ward, the defensive end out of Old Dominion, was the one who sacked Perry from behind to force the fumble. Here's Dormady. Pass is tipped and incomplete. He was trying to find John Trey Kirkland over the middle, but he could not find Kirkland whatsoever. Right out of his hands for the incompletion. Meanwhile, in Birmingham, the Stallions just scored to tie it up, 6-6. Here on 2nd down, Dormady throws over the right, has a 1st down, still rumbling. Justin Smith breaking a couple of tackles and picking up a 1st down for San Antonio. 4.5 minutes remaining in this 1st half. Oh boy. On 1st down there, that pass is incomplete. He's trying to find Marquez Stevenson. Dormady threw it right over his hands, and it's sailed incomplete. 2nd down. On 2nd down, Dormady throws to his right, caught in an attempted hurdle and picks up a 1st down. Good Lord, Justin Smith showing a little bit of that Ezekiel Elliott magic as he attempts a hurdle. And it wasn't the cleanest tackle over the defender, but he landed on his feet. That's crazy. 1st down, Dormady going deep. He's got a receiver! And it's intercepted! Oh, and now the Brahmas give the football back! Intercepted by Kai Nakua! And the Panthers now have life! Oh, and the Panthers giving the Brahmas a little bit of karma as they now get a turnover. Pass was intended for Kirkland, but Nakua was there to pick it off. And just like that, the Panthers get it back. Both teams exchanging turnovers in these drives. With the interception being in the end zone, the Panthers start their next drive from their own 25. They start with a handoff. And only picking up 2 yards is Matthew Colburn. Only picking up 2 yards. And for Nakua, that's now his second straight game with an interception. All right, here's a 2nd and 8. Hand off to Colburn again. That time he picks up 4. 4 to 5 yards on that run. And now they're giving us another dual screen here. They will give us a live look at the DC Birmingham game, and it's all tied up at 6 apiece. It's a Snark's dismay. All right, so Panthers are going to have to run a play here before the 2-minute warning because there are 3 seconds left and 8 seconds left before the warning. Here's 3rd down. Perry sacked from behind. He is brought down by number 9 of the Brahmas. That is none other than the outside linebacker Wyatt Ray, who sacks Perry. And we are now at the 2-minute warning in San Antonio. Oh, man. I mean, man, crazy sequence of events that's just happened. First a fumble recovered by the Brahmas, then on the ensuing drive, Brahmas threw an interception in the end zone, and now here before the 2-minute warning, Perry takes another sack. I mean, dear Lord. All right. All right. All right, now coming out of the 2-minute warning. That was on a 3rd down play, too, as the Brahmas got the sack. So now, Panthers have no choice but to punt it away as they cannot capitalize on the interception. Meanwhile, here's a return. And there's some running room. Still rumbling and tackled inside the Panthers' 45-yard line. A great return by Stevenson. But that's what bad field position for the Panthers can set up for you. Marquez Stevenson will start the Brahmas' next drive in Panthers territory. All right, first down from the 40-yard line of the Panthers. That's where the Brahmas will start their next drive. First down, Dormady throws to his right. Pass is caught, and is that going to be enough for a first down? It sure is. As Justin Smith moves the chains immediately for the Brahmas. And now a timeout called. As the well, either a timeout was called or the play was stopped because of a mistake. All right. Looks like they were fixing the... Looks like there was a mistake. All right, first down. Dormady. Look out! Sacked! The ball may have come out, I think. No, it didn't. They rule it second down, but that is going to be a sack for the Panthers. Kenny Willekes, the defensive end out of Michigan State, picks up the sack for the Panthers, and they finally get to Dormady. All right, 2nd and 15. After the sack, Dormady throws to his left. A 50-50 ball, but I think it's going to be caught, and it sure is. First down for San Antonio. As Kirkland makes the catch, so even with the sack, they still pick up a first down. Now from the 17. Handoff. And Lovett will only pick up a yard. Brahmas only have one timeout to work with, but they're going to save that timeout for the very end here, should they not get into the end zone. 40 seconds left and counting. 2nd and 9. Here's Dormady. Throws to his left. Pass is caught. First down and goal. Cody Latimer makes the catch. Brahmas move the chains for the first down and goal. And now they will use their final timeout. All right. So Brahmas now officially out of timeouts. All right, 26 seconds left. First and goal for the Brahmas. Now from the 4-yard line of the Panthers, 1st and goal. Tormedy throws, passes caught! Touchdown! Marquez Stevenson scores for the Brahmas! They build on their lead, 16-0. And once again, the Brahmas are going to go for 1. They get ready to line up for the PAT here. All right, here we go. Going for 1. Oh, the fumble on the handoff, and that will be no good. Picked up by the Panthers. Oh, my goodness. Miscommunication on the PAT as Lovett took the handoff, but he bobbled it as he tried to make some progress. The Panthers recover, and the conversion is unsuccessful. So it remains a 16-0 ball game. But golly, everything going wrong on that play. Dormery just hit it. Well, there was the touchdown. I thought it was the PAT for a second there, but they're showing the replay of Stevenson's touchdown. Easily a touchdown without a doubt. Was not down short of the end zone, so that is going to be an official touchdown. 16-0 ball game. Conversion, though, unsuccessful. But still, San Antonio dominating Michigan right now. 16-0. And my guess is if I'm the Panthers, I'd probably just take a knee and just take this to the end of the half. Because if I'm right about this, the Panthers get the football to start the second half. All right. Here's the kick for the Panthers. They will take a return. Little bit of running room, but taken down. 17 seconds remaining. Does the offense try to run a play here? To at least give themselves a chance to score? Do they maybe take a deep shot? Or do they just take a knee and send this to the half? Looks like they will try to run a play here. 17 seconds remaining. Here's Perry. Throws to his right. Pass is going to be caught. And that is going to be a first down. Catch is made by Trey Quinn. Yep, both feet are in. That's a catch. All right, first down for Michigan. $11 seconds left from the San Antonio 48. Here's Perry using his legs. They do have all 3 timeouts to work with. And the ball did come out, but the officials whistled that play dead. That'll be a first down for Michigan as they will be using their first timeout, no doubt. And they sure are. And now they're going to send out their kicker here for a field goal try. Jake Bates. Field goals made this season. He's made one from 64, 62, 52, 46, and 55. And that week 1 kick that we win. This is going to be what looks to be a 49-yard attempt to put Michigan on the board before the half. From 49 yards out, Bates' kick is up, and it is good! And Michigan gets on the board to avoid a first-half shutout. And we have arrived at halftime. Again, the Panthers will get the football to start the second half. But ladies and gentlemen, it is officially halftime. 16-3 ball game in favor of the Brahmas. Now I'm going to go ahead and make myself a sandwich with some French bread here that we bought earlier in the day. So I'll be doing that during halftime. Okay, as I drop my freaking phone when I come back, we are back ready to start the second half. Alright, as I said before the break, it is the Panthers who will start with the football first. Alright, and if we are ready, let's go ahead and pick this back up. Unless they're still at halftime and I came back too early. Nope, it seems like I think I may have come back too early. Or not. No, never mind. Never mind. I came back on time. Jeez Louise. I thought it was way too early. I thought they were still at halftime, but never mind. It is officially over. We are ready to continue here. All right, so again, it'll be the Panthers who get the football to start the second half, and we continue from San Antonio. Returner will let the football bounce. Goes for a return. Has some running room, and he gets tackled inside the 40-yard line for a good starting field position for the Panthers. As that is number 1, Levante Taylor, who returned that. All right, so it's back to work for E.J. Perry and the Panthers offense, as they will now start with the football for their opening drive of the second half. All right, here we go. Starting from their own 41-yard line. Here's Perry. Throws to his left. Over the top. A jumping catch and a first down. What a jumping catch by Trey Quinn. Moves the chains immediately for Michigan. A jumping effort to make the catch, and it is made. Move those chains for the Panthers. On first down, Perry. And the receiver wasn't even looking for it. Pass sails incomplete. And a flag gets thrown. Would it have mattered if the catch was made or not? It wouldn't have, because it's coming back either way. Holding on Horst again. Jared Horst has now been called for 3 holding penalties in this game. As Horst was holding to number 9 of the Brahmas, Wyatt Ray. So now it's 1st and 20 for the Panthers. Perry throws, and that pass is dropped. Incomplete. Intended for Wes Hills, but he bobbled the pass and could not catch it. Brings up 2nd down. Some good Dr. Pepper, man. All right. 2nd and 20. Perry over the middle. Pass is caught, but he goes down immediately after a pickup of 4. Catch is made by the tight end Cole Hikutini. And that does bring up a 3rd down and long for Michigan. 3rd and 16. They need another big play if they want to get themselves a chain mover. All right, 3rd down and 16. is in a ton of trouble, escapes a sack, and the pass is incomplete. He was trying to find Colburn, but even if he had caught it, I don't think he would have been close to the first down anyway. So a promising start for the Panthers' opening drive as they get a first down almost immediately, but then they can't make any further progress than that. That holding penalty really messed them up, as now the Panthers will have to punt it away again. All right, here's the punt. And it will be down at the 19-yard line. And that will be where the Brahmas will take over for their opening drive of the second half in just a moment. Golly, the stupid static. As I was trying to say, is I didn't realize my mic was muted. Brahmas will now get the football for their opening drive, and they're already off and running from their own 20. And the ball comes out! But I think the Brahmas are able to hold on to it, but good Lord, that could have started a disaster. Jeez. Ball was out immediately on the handoff. But they are able to pick up 1 yard and hold possession. And by 1, I mean 2. 2nd and 8. Pass is going to be caught, and that is going to be a first down. Catch is made by Cody Latimer. First down, San Antonio. All right, first down now from their own 30. Here's a handoff. And that will pick up 3 yards. All right, brings up 2nd down and 2nd down and 8 from the 33. Throws over the middle. That's going to be a 1st down. As Dormady was able to find Justin Smith for the 1st down. Brahmas move the chains. And meanwhile, the Defenders Stallions game is being delayed for some reason. What kind of delay could be going on in Birmingham? All right, 1st down for the Brahmas. Here's Dormady over the middle. What a catch, but it's incomplete. He held on to it for a second as Latimer tried to make the catch, but the defender was there to knock it out of his hands for the incompletion. All right. On 2nd down, Dormady throws, pass sails incomplete, intended for Justin Smith. But there are flags flying all over the place after that play. This is going to be pass interference. It seems like the Defender Stallions game is incomplete. Delayed. But anyways, that pass interference against the Brahmas, or against the Panthers, is going to put the Brahmas at midfield. Now on 1st down, Dormady's pass is incomplete. He was looking for Stevenson, but he could not make the catch. That'll bring up a 2nd down. On 2nd down, and that pass gets dropped. Elise Mack was the intended receiver, another tight end, this one out of Notre Dame. He tried to make the catch, but he dropped it. He was wide open. How do you not make that catch? It slipped right out of his arm. That should have been an easy touchdown. All right, 3rd down from the 49. In trouble, pass is incomplete as Dormady was under a ton of pressure. And he had to get rid of it quickly, and it's now 4th down. And now the Brahmas will have to punt. All right, the punt is away. And it will bounce into the end zone for a touchback. The Brahmas tried to keep it out of there, but it did not work. Touchback to Michigan. All right. Over halfway through this 3rd quarter. Panthers get the football back. Whoa, golly, that was a lot of static. Ugh. Ugh, excuse me. All right. So, first down for the Panthers. They start from their own 25. Perry out to his right. Throw. What kind of a throw was that? Who was he throwing to? There was literally nobody in the area. One receiver was 5 yards from where the ball was behind the ball. The other one was 5 yards in front of it. None of the two intended receivers had a chance to make that catch. The heck kind of a throw was that by Perry? On second down, Perry in a ton of trouble again, almost takes a sack, and now he gets tripped up and will get the sack as he now gets hurt. Oh, Perry now limping a bit. That was number 98 of the Brahmas, Prince Emily, spelled Emili, who was coming in from behind, and he tried to trip up Perry from behind. He didn't grab him, but Perry must have gotten something pulled on him for him to go down like that. And how about the Brahmas with 5 sacks on the game already? As now the Panthers are dealing with a 3rd and 11. Perry throws, and that one is incomplete. It was almost intercepted. In the vicinity of that pass was number 21, Scott Nelson. But everything going south once again for the Panthers is now E.J. Perry may have taken an injury on that sack. He may not be able to return out there. We'll see how severe that injury is, if it's very severe. In the meantime, the Panthers have to punt it away again. Back to the Brahmas. Return from inside the 25. Not much progress. Makes a spin move and can't pick up anything more than 8 yards on that punt return. But E.J. Perry being evaluated right now. And a flag comes in at the end of the punt return. Looks like there was a hold on the Brahmas. So that penalty is done, but now they're going to try to figure out the severity of E.J. Perry's injury. Whew. All right. So E.J. Perry may not be coming back out, so Danny Etling is getting ready to set up and head back out there as the backup quarterback for the Panthers. Meanwhile, here the officials are getting together about something. They're trying to figure out like where the ball will be spotted at, because if you recall on the punt return there was a hold. And they're trying to figure out exactly where they're going to spot this ball for the Brahmas. Huh. So let's see. Where do the Brahmas start for their next drive? Their own 33. Here's Dormady over the middle. Pass is going to be caught. A tackle gets broken. And Latimer is able to pick up 5 yards on that reception. And meanwhile, for the Panthers, E.J. Perry may be heading to the blue tent. He's still out there on the sidelines getting evaluated, and yep, he sure is. E.J. Perry, the quarterback for the Panthers, is headed to the blue tent. So Danny Edling is getting all readied up to take his place. Should Perry not be able to get back out there. All right, here's a 2nd and 4 for the Brahmas. Under 5 minutes remaining in the third quarter. From the 39. Dormandy taking a deep shot. Incomplete! Goodness, he was trying to find the wide receiver, and I haven't mentioned his name yet, K.D. Cannon. He was taking a deep shot, but in coverage was number 7 of the Panthers, Corian Ballard. Ballard broke up that pass intended for Cannon. That now brings up a 3rd down and 4 for the Brahmas. Well, Perry's out of the blue tent. He seems to be fine. We'll see what his condition is on the next Panthers drive. Meanwhile, here, Dormandy's pass is going to be caught by Justin Smith, and that'll be a 1st down for the Brahmas. Here's a 1st down handoff that goes nowhere. So there was a weather delay. There was lightning with 1:55 remaining in the first half on the DC Birmingham game. Meanwhile, here on 2nd down, the pass sails incomplete. So the Defender Stallions game was delayed due to a weather delay. So this is the only game that's going on. All right, 3rd and 11 for San Antonio. Dormandy throws over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Smith, but he could not secure the catch. It's 4th down. The Brahmas will have to punt, as Ballard was in coverage again on Smith. All right, Panthers set to get it back here. We may be seeing Danny Etling out there as quarterback for the Panthers. Here's the punt. Here's the return. And not much on that return. And Danny Edling is stepping out there for the Panthers at quarterback. E.J. Perry unable to get back out there for the Panthers at quarterback, so Danny Edling is taking his place. We'll see what Edling can do here momentarily, as he'll be taking over for Perry. Okay. All right, so tomorrow, week 4 wraps up with a battle of Texas as the Renegades take on the Roughnecks. Then next Saturday we'll be streaming either Stallions versus Roughnecks or Brahmas versus Renegades, and more than likely for me, I may be getting Brahmas at Renegades next week. And that may be the only game I'm going to be able to stream that week. Also, as a side note, next week is draft week for the NFL, so I'll be streaming nights 1 and 2 next Thursday and Friday, so keep an eye out on the channel for those. All right, here's a handoff on first down. And a flag comes in on the handoff. Or a flag comes in at the end of the play. Oof. Illegal motion, I think, on the illegal formation on the Panthers. So that 5-yard penalty will make it 1st and 15 for Michigan. All right. Under 90 seconds left in the third quarter. Etling throws to his left. Pass is going to be caught. Staying in bounds and taking it to the 25-yard line. As Wes Hills makes the catch and run and staying in bounds to pick up a lot of yardage there. Making this a 2nd and doable. As Hills was able to pick up 9. 2nd and 6. Etling keeps it, throws, caught, 1st down for the Panthers. Catch is made by the wide receiver Jordan Sewell. Panthers move the chains. 20 seconds left in this third quarter. They don't have to run a play here. They can let the quarter run down. Let the clock run out and end the quarter right here. Could try to throw San Antonio off sides. And they will not get this play off. They will let the clock run out. They were trying to throw San Antonio off sides. It did not work. We're at the end of quarter number 3. 16-3 ball game in favor of the Brahmas. But with Danny Etling at the helm for Michigan, could a comeback be on the way? Ah, Snark, well done. I hope Goodex took that loss with good sportsmanship. Also, did you see that your game actually got delayed due to weather? Okay, you did see it. All right. Just was making sure. And well, so right now this is the only game going on. Third quarter just ended. All right, let me go ahead and update this for quarter number 4. And just making the announcement to the folks, aside from you, of course, that with next week being draft week, I will be streaming Thursday and Friday night for nights 1 and 2 of the draft, like I did last year. And I can't wait to show you the draft overlay. CWA has been hard at work as always. He, of course, created this scoreboard overlay that I'm still using to this day. And he worked hard designing the NFL draft overlay. I was originally going to use one that I created myself, but when he offered me the opportunity to create one for me, I took it up on him just to see and compare whose was better, and his won by a landslide. His designs on these overlays are a lot better than anything I can do. So he easily took it by storm. No pun intended on the weather delay. But yeah, it may be resumed tomorrow more than likely because this morning we had lightning storms of our own, and that's literally what woke me up today. Ah, dang it. All right. And wow, Jared Horst, the lineman who got called for 3 holding penalties in this game, got replaced. Jeez, they really want to try to mount a comeback here. All right. So starting the fourth quarter, Michigan has possession of the football. They continue their drive from their own 36-yard line. And that pass is going to be caught. As that is Etling who finds a receiver, and they make, I think they picked up 7 or 8 yards on that reception. Never mind, it's 6. So that now brings up 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, a handoff to Colburn, and he picks up 2 yards. Now brings up a 3rd down. Only 2 yards picked up by that run by Colburn. All right. From the 44-yard line, 3rd and 2. Etling throws incomplete, passes dropped by Marcus Sims. It's 4th down. And now you got to wonder, this being the 4th quarter, do the Panthers choose to go for it? And that doesn't look like they're going to. They're going to punt it away again. Panthers have just not had a good game tonight. Aside from that one field goal made at the end of the half, they have not been able to find their groove on offense, whether it's been E.J. Perry or Danny Etling at quarterback. All right. The punt is away. Back to the Brahmas it goes. And it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. All right. Brahmas will take over here very shortly. Okay. All right, here's the handoff on first down, and love it. Can only pick up 2 yards. Second and 9. Dormady throws deep. Caught! It had been a hot minute since a big play was made on the Brahmas side. But there it is. John Trey Kirkland with a big play for San Antonio to put them in Panthers territory. Ugh, excuse me, Jesus. From the 46 of the Panthers. Lovett gets the handoff. Nothing. No gain whatsoever. As I get disconnected trying to answer your question, Stark, but yes, they actually did bench E.J. Perry. Danny Etling is out there, quarterback for Michigan now. Because he suffered an injury as he was trying to avoid a tripping sack. Or tripping style sack. Second down. Dormady finds a receiver. That is Cody Latimer, who tries to make a big play, but he's only able to pick up 3. Brings up 3rd and 7. He throws to the left. The pass is caught, but then dropped by Kirkland. So he can't make the catch. It's now 4th down. As the moment they snap the football, another disconnection happens, and now they're starting to become more frequent here in the 4th quarter, which I don't understand, considering at the start of this, we were just fine with one disconnection happening every 5 or 6 or even 10 minutes. But oh no, now they want to be more freaking frequent. As the Brahmas punted away back to Michigan, fair catch signal is made at the 6-yard line. Okay. All right, Panthers are taking over from their own 7-yard line. Here is Etling. Throws, passes, caught over the middle. That is going to be Sims who makes the catch. As he gets sort of a suplex tackled, but it's 2nd and 4. All right, 2nd and 4 from the 13. Here's a handoff. Very close to the first down as Colburn pushes, but I think he has enough. Oh my God! That is very close, but by mere inches. With the true line graphic that they're showing us, that is enough for a first down. Barely by that much. Golly. All right, so it's a first down for Michigan. Give themselves a little bit more breathing room. On first down, here's Etling out to his right. Pitches in, and that will not be a big gain. The catch is made by Colburn, but he picks up 4 on the return. Not return, the reception. God, I can't even talk. Ugh. On second down, Colburn makes another catch as he picks up 4 and takes it to the 25-yard line. All right. 3rd and 2. Etling escaping sack attempts, but he's not going to get there. Ball comes out, though. The ball did come out, so that's a fumble. But who's got it? Oh, my God. Who's got it? Oh, it's the Brahmas. As my voice cracks a lot during that play call. The Brahmas get another turnover. Etling fumbles on the carry as he tries to use his legs. He fumbles, and the Brahmas recover. Wow, everything just going wrong for Michigan right now. And during that fumble recovery, the defender for the Brahmas. Who's number 9? Golly, I have to scroll through the starting lineup just to figure out who the heck is 9. Oh my God. First down. And is that intercepted? Oh, the Panthers got robbed. That looked like it was intercepted. What on earth happened here? Okay, well, while they're trying to figure that out, Wyatt Ray, the linebacker for the Brahmas, is the one who got injured on the fumble recovery. Meanwhile, here on this first play from scrimmage for the Brahmas, let's see. It was a contested ball. So the Panthers want to use their challenge. I figured they would. The Panthers thought that they came away with an interception, but the officials ruled it as a catch by the Brahmas, and it being second down. So are the Panthers using their challenge? Oh, that is close. Both the intended receiver and the defender had their hands on it. It was Stevenson of the Brahmas. And then for the Panthers, it was number 26, or no, 32. Oh, where is it? Where is it? Kendrick Whitehead. So it was Whitehead on Stevenson. Nah, but they reviewed it. It's still Brahmas football. They did not use the challenge. 2nd and 7. Do the Panthers want to try to use it? Now they hold on to it. And a handoff on 2nd down, that goes nowhere. That was a close one, though, but they ruled it a Brahmas catch. All right, 3rd and 4 coming up for the Brahmas. From the 20-yard line. Normandy using his legs, and he's going to slide short of the first down. So now, what do you do if you're the Brahmas? My guess is they just take a field goal. That's what it looks like they're going to do. Yep, they're lining up for a field goal try. So it's going to be Ryan Santoso lining up for a 36-yard attempt to extend the Brahmas lead back to 16. Kick is up and barely through. But it is good. 19-3 is your new score. Brahmas lead back by 16 again. All right. All right, it's a 19-3 ball game in favor of the home team here in the Brahmas. Panthers going to get the football back. On the return, and he's tackled inside the 35. All right, back to work goes Danny Etling. All right, first down for the Panthers. Here's Etling. Takes a deep shot and dropped! Oh, pass was intended for number 14, Siosi Mariner. And he had a chance to secure that catch, but it just got off his fingertips. Incomplete. Oh, he was so close. Second down from the 36. Etling. Flag is down. Pass is caught. That is Trey Quinn who makes the catch. And a Brahmas player is injured on defense. And speaking of defense, that's who the penalty is against. But meanwhile, they're going to take an injury timeout for this injured defensive player. But the penalty will make it 2nd and 5 for Michigan after the injury timeout. At least I'm assuming they go on one. And yep, they will take an injury timeout. So as it stands right now, Birmingham for now has the proverbial lead in the USFL League, followed by Michigan, Memphis, then Houston. And the Brahmas, I think, are in second place in their respective league of the XFL. And with the Battlehawks winning earlier today against the Showboats, the Brahmas are looking like they're going to cruise their way to a victory here. 3rd and 1. Etling keeps it himself. Keeps it with his hands is what I was trying to say earlier. I don't know why. But either way, it's a first down for Michigan. But this game's looking like it's going to be out of reach for Michigan. Here's a handoff to Colburn, and he takes it to the 41-yard line. But that clock continues to wind down, and this game may be all but over. Pick up a 5 by Colburn. Second and 5. Etling throws, has a receiver! Touchdown! Marcus Sims! The Panthers get a touchdown! It was long overdue, but the Panthers finally get a touchdown! And with them being down 10, if they want a chance to potentially win this game, they have to get this PAT. Do you take the safe route, go for 1, play a little risky and go for 2, or be very risky and go for 3? They're going to be a little risky here and go for 2. Their best PATs have been in 2-point attempts. 2 for 3 on 1-point attempts, 3 for 4 on 2-point attempts, and they have not even attempted a single 3-point conversion attempt. All right, they need this for the 8-point lead. Otherwise, this game's going to be out of reach, potentially. Etling escapes a sack, but he is not going to escape the other one. He will go down, and this conversion is no good. And the Brahmas still are ahead by 2 scores. Now, do they go for the 4th and long for the attempt to keep the ball? Because remember, in the UFL, there are no onside kicks. Oh, they are going for the 4th and long. And Snark, as for the weather update, it looks like the DC-Birmingham game will continue tonight. Not tomorrow. Yeah, I'll still keep you updated, but looks like the Panthers are going to go for the 4th and 12 scrimmage play to keep the football. 2 attempts have been done for this 4th and 12 scrimmage play, and they've both been successful. As now the Panthers will go for a 4th and 12 here to try to retain the football. If they can convert this, they've still got a chance. So here we go, 4th and 12. To keep possession, Etling throws. Pass is caught, and it's going to depend on the spot. They got it. First down, Michigan. They keep possession. They get the 4th and 12 conversion, and they will keep possession of the football as they will move the chains. As Etling finds Ciosi Mariner, whatever. Etling on first down. Pass is caught by Colburn. 2:40 left in this game. The Panthers have all 3 of their timeouts and the 2-minute warning, but this clock is going to continue to wind down. If they want a chance to win this thing, they've got to get into the end zone now. All right, second down from the 46. Etling throws to his right. House is caught but tackled immediately is Trey Quinn. Do they burn a timeout or do they let this thing run out to the 2-minute warning? It'll be 3rd and 3, and it looks like the Panthers will use their first timeout. All right. So here we go. 3rd and 3 from the 49-yard line after the timeout. 2:17 remaining. Etling escapes a sack, but he's in a ton of trouble. He will go down. Brought down by number 94 of the Brahmas, Jalen Dalton. We're at the 2-minute warning, and Dalton is celebrating like a beast right now. That is a huge loss. Did those Stallions just get a safety? Snart, did that just happen? I'm watching another streamer who's watching both of the games going on at the same time, and he literally just said the Stallions just committed a safety. Oh, God. Wow. And just like that, the Stallions have the lead. Damn. They botched the damn snap. Wow. They pulled the Pittsburgh Steelers right there. Jeez. But that was a huge loss for the Panthers. As I have to give it back to them. I don't know why I gave possession back to the Brahmas, for crying out loud. Either that or I forgot to give it back to the Panthers. But it's going to be 4th and 21 coming up for the Panthers, coming out of the 2-minute warning. So I had to scratch my back there. To be honest, I don't even know if it's worth it to stay around here and finish up the rest of the DC Birmingham game, but I don't think I'm going to be doing it. Once this game is over, I think I'm just going to go ahead and just watch the rest of the DC Birmingham game on my own without streaming it, because the whole intent of this was just for this game, not for both of them. As much as I want to stream the other game, I can't. Or I'd rather, I prefer not to, because all my energy has pretty much been expedited on this game. I don't think I could handle another game here. Oh, wow, they got robbed of a touchdown. Okay. All right, but coming out of the 2-minute warning, this is pretty much the game on the line here. 4th and 20 coming up for the Panthers with 2 minutes remaining. Here we go. 4th and 20 from the 32. Etling. He's going to air it out. Intercepted! Severely underthrown. Etling gets picked off. This game is over. Intercepted by number 23 of the Brahmas, Jordan Mosley. And the Brahmas are going to seal this deal. It is game over. the Brahmas are going to cruise to 3-1. There you have it, folks. Number 23 of the Brahmas, Jordan Mosley, seals the deal. And now the Brahmas are going to go for running plays here to run this clock out. As Morgan Ellison carries it on first down. He picks up 3. Do the Panthers use a timeout? They do. They will use their second. Although, to be fair, if I was the Brahmas, I probably would have just batted the pass down instead of picking it off. Either way, if it would have been incomplete, then it would have been that would have put the Brahmas in much better field position. But either way, it's now 2nd and 7, 1:44 remaining. Brahmas pick up a first down. This thing is essentially over. Hell, it may be over from the get-go, but here's another handoff. This one to Lovett. He's behind the line, escapes the tackler. Out to his right. First down. This thing is over. A powerful run by the running back, John Lovett. John Lovett is going to put this game on ice as he picks up a first down and turning a negative play into a very positive one. A big first down for the Brahmas. As the Panthers will use their final timeout, but all for nothing because this thing is over. There you have it, folks. That's your ball game. There's no chance for the Panthers to stop the clock now. All the Brahmas have to do is just take some kneel downs. As Quentin Dormandy will take some kneel downs in victory formation. And ladies and gentlemen, that will do it. Clock continuing to wind down. 1 minute remaining. We'll take another kneel down here. Right about now. They take another one here. They got to take one more. And that'll do it. So, in about 15 more seconds or so, Brahmas will take their final kneel down. And with that final kneel down by Quentin Dormandy, this game is over. The San Antonio Brahmas hosting the Michigan Panthers and taking them down 19-9. As they improve to 3-1. And improve their standings in their division. San Antonio goes up to 3-1, but they're still behind St. Louis for the 3-1 record because the Battlehawks have the better conference record. But they keep it close with the Battlehawks in the race for the XFL league. But either way, folks, that is going to do it. The Brahmas take care of business against the Michigan Panthers. 19-9, and that is your ball game. Again, as much as I want to do bonus coverage of bonus play-by-play of the DC Birmingham game, I'm not going to be able to. I don't think I'm going to have the energy to be able to keep going. This game done wiped me out and that wiped my voice out, pretty much. So that's going to wrap things up here for this stream. I more than likely will not be able to do the only Sunday game for tomorrow, which is the Renegades and the Roughnecks, and yeah, I won't be doing it. It's going to be at 1 Central Time, which is the hour that my church mass pretty much ends. So there is absolutely no chance I'm going to be streaming tomorrow's game. So, and also it's going to be on FS1 anyway, so even if that's the case, I still won't be able to see it. But in any case, folks, that's going to wrap things up here for week 4. Only one stream this week, but rest assured that next week I will do everything in my power to stream 2 games. And the one you'll more than likely see from me next week will more than likely be the Brahmas against the Renegades. So you'll see me stream my second Renegades game of the season in week 5. And it'll be the Saturday right after the draft. So I just want to send a good reminder here. Stay tuned on the channel because next Thursday and Friday, we will be doing a live reaction and analysis of the 2024 NFL Draft. We'll have night 1 on Thursday night, and then next Friday night will be night number 2. We will not be doing night number 3 for the reasons of the fact that as they go through picks so quickly in night number 3 that it's not, and they're not really that important in my opinion or worthy enough to stream. But nights 1 and 2 I will be streaming. Then the following Saturday will be the Brahmas against the Renegades, more than likely for week number 5 of the UFL. So that's the schedule for next week. I'll be streaming 3 games, potentially 4, depending on what happens next week. But either way, that's going to wrap things up here for this stream. The Brahmas take care of business against the Panthers 19-9, and we are done with week 4 of the UFL. So until this next Thursday, when we start the draft in the NFL, I'm your host, JC, signing off for now, saying have a safe week. Thank you so much for watching and joining me here tonight. And I will see you guys on Thursday when it all begins in the NFL Draft. Peace out, everybody. Have a safe week. I'll see y'all back here on Thursday for the draft.